What is the fastest laser or the most practical laser when it comes to speed for doing 40-ounce cups, 30-ounce cups? Let's talk about it. My personal choice is the Galvo C02. Since I've gotten my Galvo C02, I have not used my Gantry C02s for cups at all. Not saying that it's not a great, affordable, viable option, but when you just compare the speed, it's apples and oranges to some degree. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up my Gantry CO2. I'm not going to put the rotary in or put a cup on it or anything. I'm just going to leave the rotary plugged in and run it because the speed's going to be the speed regardless. And these are Ohmtechs, what I use, and they're not going to give you the quality and speed as some of the other more expensive, more durable machines out on the market. So all I'm going to do is simulate with the settings that speed, and we're going to compare it to the Galvo. So I'm just going to set up the rotary. I'm just going to plug it in and run it, and we're going to do that, and that's going to look just like this. So the settings I ran for that were 0.1 millimeter line interval, 600 millimeters a second, which is kind of like the high end of what like a higher quality machine would run. And then I ran 10 power because there was no cup in it and it didn't really matter. Now let's do the same thing with my everyday settings on the Galvo. So on the Galvo, I ran the same wrap. I ran these marking settings, the 0.85 split size, 0.04 overlap. And then these are my everyday settings. This is what I run for pretty much all cups: 500 speed, 65 power, 0.06 line interval. So with those settings, you'll see it was substantially faster, even with a smaller line interval and everything, and a slower speed. So what we learned is the Galvo machines are substantially faster than your Gantry style lasers. You know, if you're using, you know, like a more rugged machine, you might be able to get some quality and some speed out of it, but it's really hard to compete with the Galvo style lasers when it comes to speed. As always, thanks for watching. If I didn't answer any questions that you may have, drop them in the comments. Feel free to hit that subscribe button. Definitely give me a like if you thought this video was helpful, and laser on.